Hey guys, Michael here. Welcome back to learning more about real estate in Barrie. Today we're going to talk about how real estate agents, myself included, how we get paid. There's a bit of a misconception as far as what happens, so we're going to dive into that today and give you a bit of insight as to what we do every day and how we get paid. So right off the bat, we don't get a regular paycheck. You know, it's not like we go to work on Monday at 8 o'clock, punch out Friday at 5, and we get a paycheck for the work that we do. It's not a normal salary job, obviously. We don't get paid by the week or by the month for the hours that we put in. We get paid on commission. So instead, what that means is that a certain percentage of the total sale price is what we get paid. Now, the only thing with that is we only get paid when the property closes. So we go out and show you houses, we write offers, offers get accepted, and then the conditions aren't met, so the deal doesn't firm up, or as a seller, we we pay for stagers, we pay for video and everything on your house, and if the house doesn't sell, we've outlaid this money, but we don't get paid. So we only get paid when the deal closes or when you get keys for your new house. So it's a bit of a struggle sometimes when you are outlaying all of this money for sales, or even when you're buyers, going out and the time and the showings and the gas and all that other stuff, and you may not get paid because they may not buy something from you or the property may not sell. Now, there's two main bodies or main agents when you're buying and selling real estate. One is the buyer's agent and one is the listing agent. Now, both of those agents are represented by brokerages. Now, they can be represented by the same brokerage, but in a lot of cases, they're represented by two different brokerages. So what happens with that is the total commission that you're paying is usually split in half. So half goes to the listing agent, half goes to the buying agent and to their brokerages. And with that, most of the times, as I said, it's cut in half. Some of the times the listing agent talks with the seller and goes, hey, it's going to cost me a little bit more money to market this property. I'm going to take more of that commission and pay out less. So that's something for the seller and for the listing agent to decide. Now, we don't get paid directly from the seller. It goes to our brokerages, and those brokerages then take and pay us. So after the deal closes, commission check gets sent or e-transferred to the listing brokerage, and then that listing brokerage compensates the buyer brokerage as well as the agent within their office. Now, just because your commission is X doesn't necessarily mean that the agent is receiving all of that money. The agent will be on a commission split with their brokerage, so they'll have desk fees they'll have to pay, they'll have monthly brokerage fees, plus they will get a percentage of that commission. So you may pay X, but the agent gets Y. And that happens on both the buyer and seller side of the commission. So then the agent gets their share, as I said. The only thing, if you're selling your house, there's an added cost, to that. There's HST on the commission. So the total commission, there's a 13% tax added to that, and that commission just goes directly to the government, and we collect it, but we don't get to keep it. We submit that to the government basically every quarter. So with respect to commissions, though, commissions can be discussed. Commissions can't be fixed, okay? We can't say, okay, all of the commissions in Ontario are this. Commissions are what's the word I'm looking for? Negotiable. And in some cases, what happens if you've got the same agent that's selling your house and you're buying a house with them, there is an opportunity that you may get a discount in the commission for them doing that. So don't just shop commission, though. If you're working with listing your house and you want to get the lowest commission possible, be careful with that. Because what happens sometimes is if you're out there continuously shopping commission, make sure you know what you're getting. Are you getting the full service? Are you getting the staging, the pictures, the videos, the feature sheets, all of that stuff? Because what happens sometimes if you get reduced commission, you end up getting reduced service. So just make sure. And the other thing is maybe an agent charges a little bit more commission, but they end up getting you more money for the house. So take a look at that. If you've got a veteran agent or a new agent that has a proven track record that they get you more money for your property, ultimately by paying some more commission, you may end up netting or getting more money in your pocket overall. Now, what happens if you're a buyer's agent? Things are changing a little bit. Okay, so buyer's agents now, even with the buyer, when you're representing the buyer, you're paid by the commission from the seller. there is a shift now that the buyer's agent can be paid by the buyer. The challenge with that is that not a lot of the buyers have the excess money laying around to pay that commission to the buyer's agent. So what is happening now is we're working with the mortgage companies to allow that to come out of the person's down payment. So more on that later if you have any questions. So even though you're working with a buyer's agent, talk to them about their commission, what they're getting paid. Talk with them about that, right? It's a good question that you can have, and you have every right to ask those. So you'll also sign what's called a buyer agency agreement. And what that says is that you want to work with this agent. They'll give you a list of things that they're going to do, that you want to work with this agent for a period of time. Just watch with it. If it's over 6 months, I believe it is, you have to initial a section saying that. So just be aware of how long this buyer agency agreement is that you're signing, and what happens if you're not happy. Is there an opportunity for you to get out of that? So in a nutshell, what does all this mean, Mike? Well, basically we put out all of our own money to show you properties, to when we list your house for staging, photographs and signs and all of that other stuff, advertising, etc. All of that money gets put out beforehand with the hope that we get paid when the deal closes. So we don't get paid until you move into your new home. It's at that point that we get paid. So any questions about that at all, guys, please reach out. And you know, if you thanks for tuning in, first of all, and if you have any more questions about this, please reach out. Don't hesitate to call, guys. Enjoy your day.